my name's Eronita and I'm here today to interview Jeremy Irvine.
Well, I'd never been to the Highlands before.
It's very romantic. You romantic?
He's a wonderful man. I've seen it, but he's a mess.
So you practically acted out a real-life figure. Did that impact your performance in any way?
Hugely. You know, I did a lot for this role that I wouldn't normally have done. I kind of read the script and was very aware that this wasn't just a character that a writer had just come up with. This was a real person, a real person's life. So you feel a lot of responsibility. You know, the POWs were all completely malnourished, and so you know it meant losing a lot of weight for the role, and you know, doing some of the torture scenes that we did for real and things. Yeah, it was. You know, it certainly meant that I kind of went a lot further than I think than I would have normally done.
This is the BBC. Allied forces in Singapore have surrendered to the Japanese.
When we surrendered, the Jap said we weren't men. A real man would die of shame.
You have no honor.
You're here to help us.
To build a railway.
Did you have a chance to meet the real Eric Lomax?
I did. I was actually very nervous meeting him and Patty for the first time, more so than I think I would be, you know, meeting some famous actor that you admire. Here are two people who really are extraordinary. So yeah, it was
really
quite...
touched me, actually.
Good.
There are some distressing interrogation scenes in the film. How did you prepare yourself for that?
There's this isolation and loneliness that Eric talks about. And I thought that was really important. You know, it's all these thoughts that he has become concentrated and become, you know, he started coming up with poetry in his head to the worst times. You know, it really kind of, you go inside your own mind. I spent a huge amount of time on my own, but I really wanted to kind of do that, where you kind of lock yourself away inside your head.
He won't have a clue you're coming.
This is what you're going to do, isn't it?
I'm afraid the museum is closed.
I'm surprised you don't recognize me.
Lomax.
I am asking the questions.
You answer.
I did not expect you to be alive.
What happened in that room?
So how do you think that film can work as a way of introducing young people to historical events?
Well, I hope it gives it a bit more of an awareness. I think for someone of my generation, you know, it's so difficult to relate to anything like that. You know, the idea that people would be forced to join the army and forced to go to war. I mean, that's so odd. It wasn't that long ago that was very much a reality.
Why do you think that war makes such a fascinating topic on film?
There's something so much more moving about watching an ordinary person being put into circumstances they should never be in. And I think it just makes for the opportunity for great stories.
I've actually learned a lot more watching the movie about war than I would in a history lesson.
Good.
I have suffered much, but I know you have suffered too. And you mean everything to me. Sometime the hating has to stop.